Of course not. I mean, this is just so crazy. This is something that has been thoroughly looked at 25 years ago by all the authorities, and everybody came to the conclusion that it was untrue. And that was the end, and I've gone on with my life. And now, for it to come back now, I mean, my God, it's a terrible thing to accuse a person of. You know, I mean, I'm a man with a family and my own children, and you know, so of course it's upsetting.
¿Qué puede producir el odio en una familia?
Anything. I mean, you can go back to Aeschylus, Euripides, you know, Chekhov, Shakespeare. Anything can produce hate anywhere. That is the stuff of drama. That's death of a salesman, and you know, I mean, anything.
¿Y usted se siente en este momento en una situación en la cual es víctima de algún odio?
Certainly, I feel bad that I'm accused of a terrible, terrible thing. It hurts me, it hurts my family. Something that was judged by people 25 years ago, investigated by two separate sources 25 years ago, and found to be completely untrue, and now has come back. So of course I feel, you know, bad about that. I mean, it's a terrible thing to happen to a person, to be accused of such an awful thing, and you know, and when you have been investigated for it and found completely innocent, and then suddenly it rears up its ugly head again, you know, sure, you feel distressed.
Usted hizo hace muchos años una película sobre la lista negra en la época de McCarthy, y quizá lo que está pasando ahora en algunos casos es similar, en el sentido de que frente a cualquier acusación el acusado se transforma en culpable de inmediato y tiene que demostrar que es inocente. ¿Usted cree que hay de vuelta, desde otro punto de vista, no el de McCarthy porque era político, pero que hay una especie de cacería de brujas con ese tema?
I think in any situation where anyone is accused of something unjustly, this is a sad thing. I mean, I think everybody would agree with that. There's no one, you know, everyone wants justice to be done. If there's something like the Me Too movement now, you root for them. You want them to bring to justice these terrible harassers, these people that do all these terrible things. And I think that's a good thing. What bothers me is that I get linked in with them. I mean, people who have been accused by 20 women, 50 women, 100 women of abuse and abuse and abuse, and I, who was only accused by one woman in a child custody case, which was looked at and proven to be untrue, I get lumped in with these people. Now, you know, as I say, I'm a big advocate of the Me Too movement. I feel when they find people who harass innocent women and men, it's a good thing that they're exposing them. But, you know, it's funny, I should be the poster boy for the Me Too movement, because I have worked in movies for 50 years. I've worked with hundreds of actresses, hundreds, and not a single one, big ones, famous ones, ones starting out, have ever, not a single one ever suggested any kind of impropriety at all. I've always, you know, had a wonderful record with them. I've created wonderful roles for many women. There have been 60, 65 award nominations for the women that have worked in my movies. I've used hundreds of women, I mean over 200 women in the crew of my movies, behind the camera, in positions making the movies for years, hundreds of them. And going back 50 years, we've always paid them the exact equal amount as we've paid the men. We've been, so we have a wonderful record. So I'm very much on their side and in their corner and feel part of that. I mean, I'm in principle and in spirit completely in favor of their bringing to justice genuine harassers. Now, if someone is innocent and they get swept up in the, you know, that's very sad for the person. I think that's unjust. But otherwise, I think, you know, it's a very good thing to expose, you know, harassment.